Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We'll watch the Indiana Pacers in this one as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Saturday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Williams is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Indiana, Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, when the season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
Yeah, they won the title against this team just a few months back. And it's always fun to get an NBA Finals rematch.
Here's Nembhard following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Outside Nesmith. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Here's SGA into the lane. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Halliburton. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. And Indiana misses again. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. From deep, SGA. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown, and Nesmith gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside, Williams. SGA passes to Williams. Shoots over Nesmith. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Nembhard, good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's SGA. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, B.A. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And, B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub, just playing above the rim.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Jackson. Halliburton for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's SGA. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shai was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Here's Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Siakam outside. Over Williams. The Thunder pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Now here's Williams. And he gets that one.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. That three's off the mark.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
To the middle. Nice move. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jumper. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And here's Siakam. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Dort against Halliburton. The shot by Dort, no good. Indiana leading. Down low. Here's Siakam. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
And we're going to connect now with Shams Charania, always with a pulse on the league. He's got a story out of Northern California. All right, Shams, what's the latest on the Warriors?
Hey, Brian. They are absolutely thrilled to add one of the game's premier talents in Giannis Antetokounmpo. We all know he's a devastating, versatile forward who possesses incredible length, but Giannis remains a force on both ends of the floor. He's a proven champion in this league, and that's the pedigree that they were looking for.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Now here's SGA. The fadeaway. The rebound by Jackson.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. Out to the wing. Now Halliburton. Pass to Jackson. Siakam outside. With the drive. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Williams grabs the board.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Shoots over Nesmith. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Siakam. And Indiana with the changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Huff. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Shepherd. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams. Joe comes in for Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And here's Caruso outside. Indiana with a rebound. On the court for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Halliburton for three. That shot off.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. And that's 13 points for Jalen Williams.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Here's SGA. Oh, the Thunder tack on two more.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
McConnell outside. Halliburton outside. Another miss by Halliburton.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Caruso misses. Pacers trail by 10. Siakam outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Toppin. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And you think Mathurin's coming off the pick to shoot? Think again.
Here's SGA. SGA, what a finish.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
McConnell's shot is off. Thunder leading by 10. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Joe. Takes the three. Great D that time from McConnell. The Pacers have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. The three is up. Caruso grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Guys, back over to you.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. And the basket by Joe.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Down by 12. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
And Indiana with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Caruso misses.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Halliburton, good.
This has been an awful quarter for him. Just 1 for 8.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Give him 8 points now.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, selfless play there. Halliburton is a great scorer, but he also looks to empower his teammates.
Throws it up high.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. .125 left in the second. Nembhard against Dort. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Toppin from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. Up in time. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here at Indiana. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Slashing, scoring it close. This is my kind of game. I like the grit they're playing with right now.
Yeah, and they're playing really smart. I mean, you keep it going until someone stops it.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, you look at T.J. McConnell. He's been playing really well.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Pure from three-point range.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Dort against Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
They set a pick. Here's Dort. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Streak it in. Here's Halliburton. Banked it in off the glass. Halliburton's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Dort for 3. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Jackson. So nice passing by Indiana here. Nesmith with it. Hartenstein covering. Nesmith passes to Jackson. Over Williams. Jackson can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. 1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Down low. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also being switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defenses one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
The focus from Siakam under pressure.
I mean, his shot is so dialed in. Siakam never breaks focus.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 16 points for Jalen Williams.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Shots.
And he drops the first. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Halliburton's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And then Siakam with the jam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Williams. Takes a 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Nembhard outside. Gets the 3 to fall. And now a 5-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Pass to Dort. Now here's Hartenstein. Williams from long range. Here's Dort. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nesmith. Releases. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
For your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. In third, Indiana.
Well, you think back to what they did a year ago, sharing the ball and keeping everybody involved. That was one of their trademarks.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Jackson. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. There's a screen by Toppin. 6 to shoot. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Indiana misses again. Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Looking to get back on track. Siakam with the defensive effort. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So for Oklahoma City, Caruso comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Outside, Williams hits a three-pointer. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Baby egg. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, well, me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Guys?
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And that's Shai's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic. Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside, SGA. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to McConnell. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one's good. SGA.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Halliburton on the attack. And here's Toppin from the arc. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a solid 47%. Back to Wallace for the lead. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got assist number 7 tonight. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get loud for your Pacers.
Indiana with some changes. Huff comes in for Siakam, and it's Shepherd in for Halliburton. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Shepherd. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2.
Really smart decision by SGA, taking what the defense gives him.
Pacers trail by 10. McConnell looking around. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Siakam. The shot. SGA can't get it to go. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Siakam covering. And Williams punches it home.
And Williams has done a great job finding his rhythm here tonight. He's just trying to get as many points as he can.
Mathurin, a screen on SGA. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Now Halliburton, covered by Joe. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Shot clock at 5. Siakam using his length inside.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Caruso outside. SGA passes to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Nails it from 3. SGA's got 9 points here in the second half.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Siakam in the post. Williams defending. Siakam left side. Halliburton outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Wiggins, no good. Pacers trail by 11. McConnell outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder pull it in. Caruso's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Halliburton with some nice D.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Siakam against Williams. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's SGA. And that one off the back of the rim and in. SGA's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Halliburton for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 11.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Hartenstein. Shoots. Williams misses. Pacers trail by 11. Nembhard outside. And here's Siakam to the inside. And stolen by Williams. Dort for three. Indiana with a rebound.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Jackson. Outside Neesmith. Siakam for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 11. SGA looking around. Jack's up at three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From outside the arc. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 6th assist of the night. Williams outside. Hartenstein fires. The three is off. For Indiana, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Here's Siakam. Oh, it's off target. Now pass to Williams. From deep. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Halliburton outside. Siakam. No good from three.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
And the basket is good.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have. Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Thunder leading by 9. SGA. Oh, a perfect jumper.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Jackson. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Dort fires. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Indiana, they're working against the clock now. Halliburton outside. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Nembhard there for the rebound. Outside Siakam. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. Williams rips down the board. Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Feet out. Count it.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Williams.